Member for Noronga.
Thank you. A constituent of mine received notice in April that the roadworks required to be completed prior to mine commencement would start in May. To date, 6 months later, no work has occurred whatsoever.
Minister.
Well, Mr Speaker, that is unacceptable. If the members' community was promised something by Rex Minerals and it hasn't been delivered, that is not good enough. And I share his frustration. Mining companies and the mining industry as a whole often talk at length about multiple land use frameworks and social licence. And when mining companies make promises, they should keep them. Now, having said that, mining companies work in a very different and fluctuating economy. When commodity prices fluctuate so dramatically, sir, it can make it very difficult to raise capital, can make it very difficult to, of course, procure services. Now, in the current employment market in South Australia, having the lowest unemployment rate in the state's history, the state is faced with a unique challenge that we've not faced before. It's not that there's no demand for work, it's that it's hard to find the workers that we need to do the work. I suspect what has occurred here, Mr Speaker, is that there probably is roadworks that are funded by Rex Minerals and that they are looking for contractors to do that work. And given the demands we're spending on road maintenance, it's probably getting harder and harder to find the contractors to do that work. But what I undertake to find out is exactly what has happened, what has gone wrong, and give the member and his community a fulsome answer because they deserve it. Because the Yorke Peninsula and Rex Minerals is an excellent deposit of copper that will help grow our state, grow our royalties base, create jobs on the Yorke Peninsula, and of course, sir, copper is a commodity of decarbonisation and is growing in demand each and every year. And there is no forecast over the next 4, 8, 12, 20 years where the world sees copper demand decreasing. Copper demand is going to be growing exponentially, and because of the impacts of climate change and the need to carbon abate, copper and electrification are going to be critical. So I will get to the bottom of this for the member. I know he's passionate about making sure his local community are serviced and serviced properly. I know that from the correspondence I get from him and the amount of times he calls me about particular roads in his electorate. So I will chase this up and get him a detailed answer.
I call the member for Flinders. I acknowledge the presence in the gallery of representatives of the